We're good. Danimal, are we good or no? Oh. Maybe we're on. Who knows? I don't know what's going on right now. We hung up. It's still saying no. All right, he said wave your hand. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM Live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have Cochise County basketball. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Game 1, Dave, we saw a 1-point game where the Bisbee Lady Pumas took out the Willcox Cowgirls. Expecting more of the same here in the men's game.
I hope this mic is working after the court came out, but yes, it is going to be a highly competitive game here in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of dandies and dreamers. Willcox Cowboys are just looking better and better throughout the year. The Bisbee Pumas, this would be a very big win for the Bisbee Pumas tonight over the Willcox Cowboys at home.
We are live now. We did miss the intro, but again, thank you everyone for joining us on Cool FM Live. At least you got your words in, and it's all good. We're going to get the rosters announced momentarily, get a nice national anthem from Principal John Watt, step behind the camera, and we'll get this firecracker lit. PA is broken on the Bisbee Puma Gymnasium. So Dave Davies will be announcing the rosters for us. Thank you, Dave.
I sure will.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. You jump in the chat. Let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for.
Here we go, the Willcox Cowboys. At point guard, number 2, Ty Scholl. As shooting guard, number 10, JoJo Rodriguez. At small forward, number 12, Jerry Reyes. At power forward, number 14, J.D. Wetton. And the big guy, number 15, Caden Hooper. And now let's introduce the Bisbee Pumas. At guard, number 1, the Hunter, Hunter Wright. He's there. He's every freaking where. Number 3, Sebastian Lopez. Eduardo Andrade, number 5. Number 10, Emilio Diaz Lopez. The sharpshooter, number 30, Luis Ramirez.
Principal John Watts will be singing us a national anthem here, folks, and it looks like, unlike the girls' game, we have a clear view of them.
as always, the best national anthem in Cochise County, Principal John Watts in Bisbee, Arizona.
You got the old Taylor family up there in Benson. They roll out like 4 or 5 people, you know. Don't let Amy Taylor hear you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live, where we broadcast our sports live free of charge, thanks to our amazing sponsors. First, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, who serves our community. We have C. Kerr in the chat. Dave says, love the coverage. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
All right, well, since you don't get the hand signals, I'll just say it out loud. Where's my phone? Right there. Oh, fine.
I told you we had to set it up for the camera. I thought that's where you left it.
This opening tip brought to you by Aloe Fiber. Go to aloefiber.com and see the Aloe Fiber difference. But let's play some basketball.
Storylines aplenty in this matchup, as the opening tip will be won by the Willcox Cowboys. This is the 3rd time these teams have met up this year. 1-1, both of them. The grudge match, game 3, as Sebastian Lopez knocks that one away. Good job fighting on the inside by Jerry Reyes, and already we're going to have a jump. No, it's going to be a travel.
Yeah, no, he was rolling around on the ground like he was on fire, so yeah, they're going to call traveling on that one.
Right on that.
He would stop, drop, and roll with that basketball. Eduardo Andrade. I can do that.
Appreciate you, brother. Jerry Reyes with the inbounds pass for the Willcox Cowboys. They're going to work an early shot inside, no good. And this is coming back with the Bisbee Pumas. Giovanni Rodriguez on the miss. Hunter Wright does corral the ball. Eddie with it. Andrade all the way back to the point forward, Sebastian Lopez.
Yeah, he's going to slow it down, try to get some dribble penetration and some kickouts to open shots. You almost got right there.
Andrade just could not corral the pass in time. Lopez, elbow jumper, up and good, Sebastian Lopez.
Oh, that's a hot start for the MVP, number 3, Sebastian Lopez.
Ty Scholl gets us over to J.D. Wetton. We talk about Sebastian all the time, Dave. Never have we seen a 3-sport athlete dominate every single sport he's played.
Yeah, I mean, the kid is a special athlete.
Ty Scholl with the ball now. Looking for the drive on the inside, goes baseline, looking to put it up. No, gets it out to Jerry Reyes. Had the 3 momentarily, but he's going to drive on the inside. Misses that one, kicks the ball out of bounds, going back to the Pumas.
Again, this is a tough environment to come win a game in. Willcox was just in Tucson. There's a lot more people in this gym than there was on Tuesday night. It gets very loud in here. Speaking of Ty Scholl, the point guard for the Willcox Cowboys, he assured me before this game tonight that he is going to strike out DJ Elias in baseball season.
All right, good to hear, good to hear. DJ Elias, of course, fireballer himself and power hitter for the Tombstone Yellow Jackets. But back to the game at hand. Bisbee working the ball all the way around. That's who you want to have it. Sebastian Lopez gets it over. I think that's Andrade. It is. Eddie Andrade long on that. Diaz Lopez fights for the rebound on the inside in the paint. He's got it. Tosses this one right back out to Hunter Wright. No look pass. Diaz Lopez looks like he's fighting his foot in this basketball team.
Oh, what a pass by Hunter Wright into Diaz Lopez. Oh, he missed.
Old Carl Malone and John Stockton, but Diaz Lopez couldn't finish, and that's going to be a travel on Emilio Diaz Lopez.
It wasn't. He never picked up his plant foot, but that's fine.
Dave witnessed these officials in the girls' game, and he's going to give them absolutely zero leeway, folks. So everyone's going to love Dave Davies by the end of this one for sure. That one's wide open but short. Rodriguez can't get that to connect. He's going to drive into the paint on the inside. Good collapsing defense. There's the man, Caden Hooper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Sebastian Lopez. Lopez running by everybody. Sebastian Lopez goes up but can't put it in. Did everything right but the finish. That one's going to be tried. They're going to try to throw it out on Lopez, J.D. Wetton, but he misses everybody. Ball staying with the Pumas. Lopez early on trying to take the roof off this gymnasium.
He's still trying to get that first Cool FM dunk. Him and Caden Hooper are going to be going for it tonight.
Lopez from behind the arc for 3, no good. He's already got a dunk. He did it in Valley Union.
On Cool FM?
Yeah, we were there. That's going to be Caden Hooper on the inside. Hooper missing twice on the inside, uncharacteristically, but what a rebound from Jerry Reyes. Ties this game up 2-2.
Yeah, 5.5 minutes left to keep up with it.
Right, he's got the range he wanted to, decided better of it. Ramirez to Diaz Lopez. Diaz Lopez is going to pop the 3 ball up. Emilio Diaz Lopez.
Woo! Diaz Lopez he showed up to play some basketball today.
That one's going to be taken away. Sebastian Lopez going all the way. He's going to be fouled. And one, Sebastian Lopez.
He's here. He's there. He's every freaking where. Number 3 going to the line for a 3-point play early in this game.
Looks like we do have a comment in the chat.
Says, good luck, Cowboys. Go Gabe Salas, number 22.
And who said that comment, Dave?
No, that's it.
No, who's the name?
Oh, David Horton in the chat.
Lopez to convert the and one. Can't do it, so it's just a 7-2 lead for the Pumas, but they have come out on fire against this Cowboy team that right now is tops of Cochise County despite the loss to the Benson Bobcats. Giovanni Rodriguez, he's going to want to pass inside to Hooper. That one's going to be knocked away by Luis Ramirez, and you can hear the electricity provided by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative in this gymnasium, Dave.
What?
Going crazy.
What?
Had to get an ad read in there real quick.
Okay, the Hooper, I mean, the swap by Ramirez on their biggest and baddest player, and that just pumped up the student section. Another ball tipped away.
Sebastian Lopez now bringing the ball up court.
Melinda Stanback in the chat saying, let's go Cowboys.
Ramirez with it. Diaz-Lopez, he's already got one. Going up for the second, no good. Lopez with the offensive rebound in the paint. The fall-away jumper, no good. Rebound by J.D. Wedden. That's a big rebound for the Cowboys, Dave. They have to settle down.
Yeah, they do. I think J.D. Wedden just woke up. He's had enough.
What a pass. Oh, no, never mind. Diaz-Lopez, the pick, but Wedden returns the favor, immediately getting that ball back for the Cowboys. Wedden into Hooper. Hooper now going to slow it down.
Man, oh man, this gym is loud tonight.
And we're going to have Demarion Jackson ready to check in for the Cowboys. J.D. Wedden, Euro step on the inside. Rodriguez for 3. Giovanni Rodriguez says he'll take all 3 of those. Cuts that deficit down to 2.
JoJo said, is this a test? Because I got an answer for you. Demarion Jackson going to check in. He had his first game the other day on Tuesday after transferring from Pueblo.
Andrade can't get that one to go, and that's going to be a defensive rebound from Caden Hooper. Expect nothing less. Ty Scholl gets it up to JoJo Rodriguez. He's going in. A good leave to Caden Hooper. He wants the foul. Nothing called. Jerry Reyes on the inside. Reyes will draw the foul and go to the line for 2.
Except I think the foul was on Lopez. It sure was. So we're going to have to monitor that situation. Sebastian Lopez with his first foul of the game. That's 3 times Caden Hooper has been denied at the rim. And every time he does it, the student section just gets louder and louder. No. Well, there is now.
And there's Let's Go
These
Cowboys.
I've read off every comment.
Oh, okay.
You're obsessed.
Yeah.
Betty Ramirez saying, let's go Pumas. Shout out to the Bisbee cheerleaders. Can't wait till now. Oh, it's Betty. Hey, what's up, Betty?
JoJo.
Betty, go back and rewatch the girls' game. We interviewed all the girls at halftime.
JoJo up and good. Tie ball game here in Bisbee, Arizona. The Willcox boys right next to us, flanking the cheerleaders. So every time something big happens, you'll see the ball go down, or you'll see the camera go down there.
Those free throws were brought to you by the Sierra Vista Soap Company. Go to SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
They make locally handmade bath and body products, eh? Where else would you want to shop? Lopez free throw line jumper, good. Sebastian Lopez 9-7, 2-point lead for the Pumas.
Oh, ankle snatching out there for Lopez. He put him in a blender.
Ty Scholl going quickly. JoJo Rodriguez gets it into Jackson. Demarion Jackson. Ty Scholl, open three-pointer. Decides to drive baseline for the two-pointer. No good. Caden Hooper with the rebound. Can't get it to go. Follows his own miss. Caden Hooper gets that one to go. Tie ball game again here in Bisbee, Arizona.
I didn't mean to correct you. It's Demarion with an N.
Oh, Demarion. Okay. Huh.
And the Cisco kid's going to check in for the Bisbee Pumas.
Ramirez over to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright quiet in this game offensively so far, but it's been the Lopez show for the Bisbee Pumas early on. Diaz-Lopez has a three-pointer in his name. Oh, tried to hit the cutting Luis Ramirez. Ball gets tipped away. It's going to be J.D. Wedden. He's got numbers. Ty Scholl, corner three, up in long from Ty Scholl, but the rebound goes right to Caden Hooper. Cowboys, their first lead of the game, 11-9.
You didn't think they were going to keep Hooper that quiet for that long, did you? He was eventually going to make his presence felt.
Lopez with the ball. Ramirez now. Diaz-Lopez.
He had Lopez in the high post. They got to get him the ball. He's got the speed advantage on Hooper.
Ramirez back out to Hunter Wright. No shot clock in 2A basketball, folks. And that's going to be a timeout from head coach Mike Hernandez. Puma's going to talk about this one. Dave, 11-9, 1:43 to play in the first quarter.
A fast game, a fast first quarter. Oh, Betty, you're welcome, Betty. A fast first quarter. Willcox 2-point lead, minute 43.
A lot of driving going on in this game, Dave, and you can drive on down to the Ed Morse Automotive Group and experience the difference of formerly Lawely Automotive, where they are all about community now at Ed Morse Automotive Group.
One of our cameramen are in the house over here.
Ernesto Suarez.
What's up, Ernesto?
Helped us during the football games in Bisbee, Arizona.
This time out, I'd like to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. They're now open Saturdays 9 to 2. They have written and road testing available. Make an appointment, save the wait at the DMV, gingerstitles.com.
Nothing like surprising the fans right next to us, Dave, with the camera and having no reaction. They'll know. 11-9, Bisbee will get the ball down 2. Lopez 6 points in the game so far. Diaz Lopez with 3 points in the game.
A lot of viewers piling up here on Cool FM Live tonight. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live sports page. We're going to be using it a lot.
Ramirez wanted to feed that one in Andrade. No dice on the entry pass. Out the point forward, Sebastian Lopez. Lopez going to take him on, get in the paint. Hesitation move, Lopez off the back iron and no good. Rebound coming out to the Willcox Cowboys. Good defense from Hunter Wright. Stops the transition. Bucket, JoJo Rodriguez and the Willcox Cowboys will get the ball on the inbounds.
Yeah, Lopez is going to have that shot available to him all night. Whether he puts him down or not might be the difference in this game.
Severo Torres checking in for the Willcox Cowboys, and he does inbound the ball to J.D. Wetton. J.D. Wetton does have good vision. He lets us know every time he makes the assist with the goggles. Throws this one right in. Oh, no, to Torres. That's going to be a kick ball. It's going back to the Pumas. Still a 2-point lead for the Willcox Cowboys. A chance for the Pumas to tie or take the lead in the early going.
Dan Powers saying, let's go!
Cool FM.
That's all he said. He said, let's go.
I know. That's what he said. Dan Powers, of course, providing the amazing graphics all the way from his home in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Can you believe that, Dave?
Technology is something I haven't figured out yet, but I'm glad that he knows how to use it. Or that y'all know how to use it, I should say.
Hunter Wright with the ball for the Pumas. He's going to pop the three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. J.D. Wetton has Torres on the outlet, but couldn't get his eyes up in time. Willcox will get the ball. JoJo Rodriguez with just under a minute to play.
Willcox likes to play more of a half-court game where you're going to see Bisbee just get that ball and fly.
Caden Hooper on the inside. That's up and good. 4-point lead for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Lopez is going to have his hand full tonight, but they've known each other for years. But he's going to have his hands full tonight with the Hooper. They've been dancing this dance for a long time.
Lopez and Hooper doing the damage offensively for both teams. 3-ball up and no good. Andre Molina checked into the game, and I missed that. Missed it for the Pumas.
He wants that Holy Molina moniker, but you got to drop those shots like your brother would.
20 seconds, JoJo.
Anthony Molina is in the house tonight.
Tries to play it inside to Hooper, no good. 14 seconds and a chance now for the Bisbee Pumas to cut this back down to one possession before the quarter's up as Jerry Rez checks back in for the Willcox Cowboys.
Now, Willcox has a pretty deep rotation. They're willing to go 8 and 9 deep onto that bench. 12 seconds left. Bisbee down 4.
Hunter Wright casually bring the ball up court. 9 seconds, 7 seconds. He can pop it from half court. I ill-advised the shot, though. Hunter Wright trying to get through. 2 seconds, 1 second. Lopez puts it up a prayer. That's not going to be answered. So going into the second quarter, 13-9. Willcox Cowboys on top of the Bisbee Pumas.
Yeah, again, highly competitive affair as I knew it would be. In between quarters, I am going to thank Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. You can find Grasshopper Landscaping on Facebook or give them a call, 520-456-8945.
Thank you as well to Synergy Home Care, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise County, which does include Bisbee and Douglas. Call them today at 520-685-1035. Learn how a long-term care service for the state of Arizona will pay for your care.
Also, a big shout out to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs the last 15 years. Number 1 in Cochise County is voted on by you. You can find Big Mike and All Pro Pest Management on Facebook.
13-9 your score.
Gabby, by the way. That's your Gabby, right? That's a good game out there. If you all had pulled that off, you would have been being over here interviewed.
13-9 your score. Dave, what did you like in that first half from both teams?
the Willcox Cowboys, again, Bisbee comes in. There's a loud gym. They play fast. Willcox went down early. They gathered themselves. They started playing Willcox basketball and did not even get themselves in it to take the lead. Bisbee, again, having difficulty finding opportunities in their half-court offense. Almost all their points coming off transition. And thank you, Dan Powers, for the sweet graphics tonight. And thank you to all you beautiful viewers out there supporting all those teams in Cochise County and us.
Wright going to bring the ball up for the Bisbee Pumas. Cisco Ashave checked into the game for the Pumas. Lopez inside on Hooper. Physical battle inside. Lopez rises. Good defense from Hooper, but that's going to be 2 free throws going to Sebastian Lopez. Caden Hooper with eyes wide saying, what did I do?
That call was pretty late. The ball was already getting moved out of there. I thought Lopez drew the contact, but if you're going to call it, you got to call it in time. You can't wait 5 seconds to be like, oh, you know what, by the way, he was fouled.
Lopez up and good with the first one, so now 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
There it is, Lopez.
Back to a 1-possession game for the Pumas. These free throws brought to you by the Sierra Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate expert, Sherry Ethel and her team, 717-599-2439.
This is my last year with Lopez, the basketball player, so I don't get to give him guff over those free throws anymore. That was a great block inside by Bisbee on Jackson.
Foul will be called to Marion Jackson going to the line for 2.
What?
You said that Jackson was a transfer, and his first game was his last game against the Tombstone Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, he had some good minutes. Already earning coach's trust. He's the first guy off the bench, but yeah, he transferred from Pueblo, so this is his second game as a Cowboy.
Jackson up and no good. Try to use the bank. It is always open, but no good on that one. Ty Scholl does check back into the ball game for the Willcox Cowboys. J.D. Wetton will go take a breather.
J.D. Wetton, very quiet first quarter. I mean, as in like nothing in the first quarter. Very surprising. He just celebrated his 16th birthday on Tuesday.
Jackson misses both of them in a ball never lies moment, according to Dave Davies. Good job there from Reyes.
Reyes being a pest, as always.
Molina has the ball, but because Reyes kept him in the backcourt so much time, they got to get that ball across, and they finally do just in time. Lopez over to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright going to pop that one, but great defense by Rodriguez. No, that was Reyes again.
Reyes, yeah.
Jerry Reyes with the rejection.
The pest.
Chavez, Emiliano Chavez for the Willcox Cowboys. I think I called him Torres. My mistake. Gets that bucket. 15-10. Cowboys on top of the Pumas.
JoJo going to check back in for Willcox. Bisbee with a couple of substitutions as well. Diaz, Lopez, and Eddie Andrade coming back in. That's a block on the inside by Reyes.
That's a good drive by Andre Molina. Sebastian Lopez, the 3 is going to be a little right. Hunter Wright getting the rebound back inside to Lopez. Spin move. He loves that. Up and under and 1 for Sebastian Lopez.
He's here. He's there. And if I haven't previously mentioned, he's every frickin' where. Another and 1 opportunity for Lopez.
Speaking of Molinas, Yaslin Hernandez and Anthony Molina.
Holy Molina's in the house.
And he does. He's the only person that can hear us, so we give him a shout out.
He's been listening to my voice for years. He knows.
No kidding, right? 15-12 your score here in Bisbee, Arizona.
Here, let's try this one. Ant-Man's in the house as well. See? Nothing. Oh, he heard me. Okay.
Anthony Molina.
I was giving you a shout out.
Sebastian Lopez converts the 3-point play. 15-13 your score. Willcox Cowboys still on top here in Bisbee, Arizona.
That free throw was brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital.
Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds and staying with the Cowboys, it looks like.
Spencer Anthony's sporting a black eye tonight. Looks like he got into an argument with his girlfriend. What's up, Spencer? Good. Where'd you get the shiner?
Wrestling, bro. He's a wrestler. Speaking of wrestling, Thunder Mountain Wrestling returns on the 25th. In Douglas, Arizona, Jerry Reyes, corner 3-pointer. Now or they give him 2, just 2. 17-13 your score. Willcox still on top.
He held the hand up and everything. Big shot by Reyes.
Lopez on the inside. He's going to take it all the way and running in the lane. Sebastian Lopez cannot be stopped tonight.
He's going to finish his career with 1,300 points.
Ooh, dangerous pass from Scholl, but it does find Jerry Reyes. Nifty ball handling from Jerry Reyes. Elbow jumper. He is feeling it. I fully expected that one to go in. Ashave could not handle the rebound, and it will go back to the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cisco had the ball, but he handed it right back to Willcox. Oh, my goodness. You wanted a competitive game. Well, we got you another one. We pick our games very carefully for very good reason. J.D. Wetton is going to check back into the game for Willcox.
In the first half, Demarion Jackson can't get that to go, but a great rebound underneath from Jerry Reyes, who can't get it to go in. Lopez now going to dribble out. Lopez trying to take on the entire Willcox team, throws it over to Hunter Wright. That's Diaz Lopez, I believe. He dropped the headband.
Oh, what a move.
Fadeaway jumper, no good from Diaz Lopez. Jerry Reyes with the rebound. 2-point lead for the Cowboys. 5:39 to play in the first half. Ty Scholl brings it up. And that's going to be a hard screen set. Andre Molina runs right through it, and that's going to be a foul called on Andre Molina. Just kidding. Eddie Andrade. Andre Molina, number 2. Andrade, number 5. I got excited from seeing Anthony back. Yeah, I've been putting that highlight video together for the Bisbee Pumas. He's in it a lot.
Don't tell them that. It's a surprise.
I'm sure they know
that you did something nice for them.
J.D. Wetton passes this one out to Rodriguez for 3. Giovanni Rodriguez rips the net open. Now a 5-point lead for the Cowboys.
Willcox is fired up, baby. Bisbee got to compose themselves.
Lopez driving on the inside, out to Hunter Wright. He wants to answer with the 3 of his own. Back iron, front iron, back iron again. No good. Diaz Lopez trying to fight it and track it down. The ball will be out and going back to the Cowboys.
Hunter Wright almost put that thing in from way out there. Hit the rim 5 times.
Ty Scholl back to J.D. Wetton. That one's going to be picked off. And miscommunication on the pass. Hunter Wright will save it. Great look from Lopez. Gets it into a Chavez. Cuts the lead down to 3, 20-17.
What a pass by Lopez to the Cisco kid. And that was great defense by Andrade.
JoJo Rodriguez did that little drop step that's good in the NBA, Dave, but not good in high school basketball. We're going to have a timeout from head coach for Ramon Safafi for the Willcox Cowboys. I don't think we mentioned the head coach is Mike Hernandez for the Bisbee Pumas.
Oh, yeah, and Coach Safafi, what a nice, he was so good. We didn't meet the last time we were in Willcox, so he came over to introduce himself in the Tombstone game. So happy to introduce himself. Nice guy, as they all are. But yeah, I got Coach Hernandez on the other side. We've been doing his games for a long time. So a friend of the program, Coach Mike Hernandez. But this timeout is brought to you by Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for 15 years.
Also, thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane for sponsoring our youth athletics. Support the businesses, support your community, folks. We would not be here broadcasting live free of charge, Dave. Might have to start $2.99 subscriptions like some services. But for our amazing sponsors, we do not have to worry about that.
And thanks for Cool FM. Thank you to Todd Ryan for letting us do this. We love what we do. I mean, he doesn't mind, all the viewers and everything, but we love what we do. We do get a lot of viewers for our youth athletics games around here. So thank you, everybody. Katie Scholl is watching. We see you, Katie. I see everything.
Sebastian Lopez. He's got Jackson on him, gets it out to Diaz Lopez for the 3, and the tie, no good. Jackson with the rebound for the Cowboys, finds J.D. Wetton. That's a good outlet to find. Good job showing from Ty Scholl. Bisbee, full court press. Good job getting out of it from the Cowboys. They got to get the ball up. Rodriguez does, but that's going to be thrown away. Diaz Lopez. We do hear the girls team saying he kicked it. Kind of did. Hunter Wright with the ball now for the Bisbee Pumas.
It's so funny. I don't need to say anything about the rest because the Willcox girls are saying it all for me. I love it.
For sure. Sebastian Lopez driving on the inside in the paint. Rises up over everybody. Soft finger roll. Didn't get the roll off of the rim. 4 minutes to play in the first half. And another turnover. Hunter Wright comes up with it for the Bisbee Pumas. And that's going to be a travel on Hunter Wright. Dave, what do you think about that call?
I wasn't watching his feet. I didn't think he traveled. I thought he got the ball out of his hands. But, the referee was very confident in the call. So, in this particular case, I will give the benefit of the doubt.
I was trying to set you up. Very professional, Dave. Great job.
Tomas Barba in the chat saying, let's go Cowboys.
Is it Barbone?
No, Barba.
Oh, okay, sorry. Hunter Wright forces another turnover for the Pumas. Wright driving baseline. Luis Ramirez, the 3 ball's open. Off the front rim and no good. Giovanni Rodriguez with the rebound. That one's going to be out to Chavez. Chavez, right, a lot of contact on that one.
That's going to be the second foul on Lopez. One of those players where you monitor his foul situation very carefully. because the Bisbee Pumas go as he goes. The coach asked the exact same thing. Head coach Willcox like, how many is that? I need to know. So right now, if you're Willcox, you want to design an offense that attacks Sebastian Lopez. Get that third foul, get him off the floor.
J.D. Wet with the ball for the Cowboys. Momentarily loses possession. That could have just been a move. Drives in the lane, does everything right but the finish. Diaz Lopez is going to draw the foul on the defensive rebound. So still just a 3-point lead for the Willcox Cowboys. 3:28 to play in the first half.
That was a very quick call. I thought it was just a good fight for the ball.
I thought it was a jump ball, if anything.
Yeah, it's Lopez going to the bench, so here's an opportunity for Willcox to add to this lead. Bisbee's going to have to manufacture some offense with number 3 sitting on the bench.
Hunter Wright with the ball. Lopez on the bench. We'll see how Willcox attacks the Bisbee Pumas. They have to know that Lopez is gone, and that one's going to be thrown away from Diaz Lopez as he was looking for Andrade. No good. 3-point lead, 3:15 to play. Willcox with the ball.
They're going to have to set some screens. They're trying to do everything one-on-one and just move the ball around the perimeter.
Caden Hooper will check back into the game. That's what I was waiting for. Lopez on the bench. Now the size and athleticism of Lopez is gone. We'll see the Cowboys if they try to feed Hooper on the inside.
That's
Speaking
exactly
of
what they're doing.
Hooper, that's going to be a track back, and that's going to be contact and the foul. Hooper going to the line for 2.
Also, the 4th team foul on the Pumas.
Emiliano Chavez will check back into the game for the Willcox Cowboys.
As will Andre Molina for the Pumas. 2 free throws coming up for the Hooper.
Up and no good with the first one.
These free throws brought to you by Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up.
Oh, just kidding.
Don't be afraid to jump in that chat, folks. I'm monitoring it. Like I said, I see everything.
Chavez waiting for this free throw before he checks into the ballgame. And Hooper will miss it. So Hooper 0 for 2 from the line, and this remains a 3-point game. Willcox trying to defend from the front. Bisbee does break out of it. Luis Ramirez loses the handle and stays with the Pumas.
One referee just has no idea who that ball is out of. No clue. And coach has seen enough. Number 3 is going back in the game as Hooper goes back down. That's got to be fouls on Hooper then. He's got to have at least 2 of them in his own. There's no reason why he'd be on the bench right now.
We'll have to monitor that situation. Molina throws this one into right. Hunter Wright with the ball. Luis Ramirez over to Sebastian Lopez. He wants to go inside. Spin move. The patented Sebastian Lopez spin move can't finish. That one's going to be thrown away. Lopez will finish that one. Good job from Carter Wyatt with the rebound, but throwing the ball before he had the open man. Turns it over. Now a 1-point deficit. 20-19. Willcox on top. Delay a game White. I bet that's the Molina.
21 White. There is no 21 in White.
He must have meant 2. It would be a Molina that did that, by the way, for sure.
An AARP moment here.
J.D. Wet looking to inbound the pass. That one's going to be taken away by Molina, but he did have a lot of jersey, and they're going to call the foul. Free throws coming up for JoJo Rodriguez and the Willcox Cowboys.
Yep, that does put Willcox into the bonus. So
just kidding, I guess. It's supposed to be 5, and our unsenior official gets the call right and takes him all the way down. I was going to say senior because he seems to be the most experienced official.
When they have 5 fouls, the other team gets free throws. It's a very original concept. They even have a scoreboard up there with like numbers and stuff to tell you. It's crazy.
All right, Dave, you got your fun in. Here we go, 20-19, 2:43.
By Ginger's Title Services at Sierra Vista.
Look for the iconic pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard. JoJo up and no good, so the Willcox Cowboys could have a much bigger lead right now if they could just hit from the charity stripe.
We say that just about every team and every game that we have.
Not the Lady Apaches at Cochise College. They know how to knock them down, let me tell you. Giovanni Rodriguez, no good. That's 0 for 4 in the last 4 free throws for the Cowboys. Diaz Lopez finds Ramirez Lopez. He wants to go quickly, and he's the person to do it. Lays it up off the glass. Sebastian Lopez.
I thought he was going to dunk that ball. I was about to kick over my mic stand.
Ty Scholl picks up his dribble. Good job from J.D. Wet and showing. That's going to be Jerry Reyes. He's been the MVP for the Willcox Cowboys so far in this first half. Ty Scholl with it. Scholl to Wetton. J.D. Wetton wants that corner three. Off the front rim, no good. Lopez, the rebound, 1 point Puma lead. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Talk about scouting. That's J.D. Wetton's first shot of the game.
Sebastian Lopez going to the inside in the paint. The floater in and good. A high arcing shot from Sebastian Lopez.
And he's letting him know about it. Lopez has never had any problems being vocal. Nice pass.
J.D. Wetton finds Chavez. Ty Scholl. He's got the open shot. Elbow jumper up and no good. It's just not falling for the Willcox Cowboys. Hunter Wright with the ball.
Oh, he crossing up 2 people right there.
Good job slowing it down from Wright. Sebastian Lopez has got the hot hand. Goes up off the glass. And Sebastian Lopez, the last 6 points of the ball game.
He's a show. He's just a show.
J.D. Wetton going to bring the ball up for the Cowboys. 25-20, your score here in Bisbee, Arizona. He's going to throw this one away. Molina. They got to get the ball up. Hunter Wright with it. He will cross half court. No backcourt violation, or 8-second violation. Hunter Wright.
That was nasty right there.
Giovanni Rodriguez, he needs to answer. Can't get it in. Lopez, the rebound going up to Luis Ramirez, the quarterback, of course. He wants to throw that ball cross court. Out on the Willcox Cowboys, 48 seconds, 27-20, Pumas on top.
I'll tell you what, if the Pumas score right here and jump this out to a 9 or 10 point lead, I did not see that coming. I didn't think this game was going 5 points one direction or the other. Again, the speed of Bisbee just is surprising to people. Nice steal by Jackson.
Yeah, they had that one scouted. The Bisbee Puma alley-oop inbound play. Jackson, Ty Scholl. Oh, he could have popped it again. There's Jerry Reyes. Inside, Jackson finds himself wide open. Turnaround jumper off the back rim and in. Willcox finally settling down.
Boy, did Willcox need that basket, or did they need that basket?
27 seconds on the game clock. Air in this first half, 27-22, your score. Sebastian Lopez with the ball. He's got J.D. Wetton on him. Over to Hunter Wright. Ty Scholl playing defense. Hunter Wright gets around him. Only momentarily. Good switch. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Wright with the ball. Hunter Wright. 7 seconds. 5 now on the game clock. 3 seconds. Wright works himself the open shot. Puts it up. No good. And that's how we're going to go into the first half. 27-22. Bisbee Pumas on top of the Willcox Cowboys.
Yeah, again, great competitive first half. Again, the speed of Bisbee just overwhelms people. Willcox not at their finest form because they're trying to just keep up with the Pumas. So they're not able to get in their half-court offense. Wetton's not getting the shots that he wants. And so the Bisbee Pumas, again, playing Bisbee Puma basketball. But folks, get ready for a halftime show here, because these are the same cheerleaders that are going to the finals in Anaheim, California on February 14th that you'll be able to watch on ESPN.
A little FYI to Dan Powers running the graphics. You might want to mute the stream when the copyrighted music comes in.
And if we get the time, we're going to try to give away $500 if we get the time.
But before we go to halftime, folks, I would like to thank the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, not just for their amazing service, but starting me on my weight loss journey, Dave. 27 pounds down now.
Yeah, you're doing a great job there, big guy. Also, thank you to Digital Title Services of Sierra Vista, now open 9 to 2 on Saturdays. And thank you to the Sierra Vista Soap Company. Go to SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. Locally handmade bath and body products.
Shout out to Barbie Knight, who is 1 pound away from losing 4 pounds, by the way. Just outdo me in our weight loss journey.
Well, Barbie looks great. You, on the other hand.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I did. You know, the last one we got on before halftime is Aloe Fiber. You see there, your new home team for internet, phone, and television. Go to aloefiber.com. Because once they get these mats out, again, you see all the mats they're putting out here. We're going to have quite the show from the Bisbee champion, Bisbee Puma cheerleaders. Let's keep the ball away. We have something more important than you guys shooting the ball over there. Get off the floor.
Competition mats. Didn't even notice those were out there right now. All right, we're going to get some acrobatics and some stunts, which always make me nervous. Thank goodness Fabian Hernandez is about 300 pounds of solid muscle nowadays.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about anybody getting dropped.
That me lot looking good comment came in very aggressive in my earpiece just now. FYI.
Yeah, take a seat. Tomas Barba, our halftime score is 27-22. Bisbee over Willcox.
Speaking of the Bisbee Puma cheerleaders, there's graduate Steven right in the back. The reason I mentioned Steven is I typed in Bisbee Puma baseball and a TikTok came up that might be in that video. Who knows? It was from Steven.
Oh, wow.
He has a TikTok. Also found out that Yaslin Hernandez has TikToks that have over 1 million views. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's my TikToks get about a dozen.
I was going to ask her about her TikTok, but we had to set up very, 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 very quickly.
Well, folks, I will be back with you, folks, in just a couple minutes. Please enjoy the cheerleading show. We'll be seeing you for the second half.
Before we get to any of our NFL, I could see Coach Dennis Baker from the Buena Colts is finally here. And while we wait on him, let's wait to talk Buena Colts. Let's start with the team out of Sierra Vista, though. Let's start with the ALA Guardians. I do believe it's Guardians. I keep saying it. I hope it is. They got the cool lion as the mascot. They went 0-1 last week. So, but they are 7-3. They're 1-2 in sections. They have Barine Academy and the Canyon Athletic Sierra Vista Cup coming up this Thursday. So look out for that one. ALA looking to take that. But Barine, surprisingly, since the holiday break, might have made some waves as well. Let's talk about C.J. Williams, because why not? In that game, went 41-6-6, 4-2, 41 points. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. C.J. Williams, and of course his running mate freshman Porter Jones added 15 points, but it was a loss.
I didn't know about Porter Jones.
I say him all the time. And there is head coach Dennis Baker as he walks in the shot. Dave, how are the ALA women doing? Yeah, actually your side's probably a little bit better.
Right now.
Force of habit, Dave. We're radio broadcasters.
But yes, Bisbee Pumas, Sebastian Lopez, stop me if you heard this one before, taking over the game there in the second quarter. So the Bisbee Pumas are going to start the second half with a 5-point lead over the Willcox Cowboys. Before they do, I'd like to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference. Also, thank you to Silver Spring Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community. And thank you to the Ed Morris Automotive Group. Get your next new or used vehicle at any one of their Sierra Vista locations.
You can drive in today and experience that difference.
Thank you.
Trying to get Dan. Looks like there we go. We are ready to go. Back in action, Dave.
Oh, so all that was for naught, huh?
It was.
Here we go. Second half action. Willcox is going to inbound the ball to start the second half, if they can.
Ty Scholl's going to inbound the ball. 27-22. Bisbee on top. Sebastian Lopez, a one-man wrecking crew for the Bisbee Pumas in that first half, Dave.
Oh, yeah, he absolutely took over the second quarter. I mean, again, stop me if you heard it before. Lopez taking over the game.
Oh, good pass inside to Caden Hooper, who challenges Lopez at the rim and gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, Caden Hooper had an up and down first half. I expect him to be a lot more locked in here. He did nothing but shoot free throws as they were waiting for the second half to start.
You said he might have been in foul trouble, and I think you're right. Not often that we get Caden Hooper off the floor. That's going to be a running shot up and in by Eddie Andrade.
Eduardo with the free throw jumper off the glass.
Ty Scholl with the ball now. Still a 5-point lead for the Bisbee Pumas, 29-24.
Here comes Goggles up the left side.
Wetton's going to bring that ball up court. J.D. Wetton gets it into Jerry Reyes. MVP of the first half for the Willcox Cowboys, but loses the ball to Andrade. Wetton rises, can't get it to go. Sebastian Lopez with the rebound.
0 points for J.D. Wetton. You're not going to see that one very often. He has absolutely been unable to get it going tonight.
Sebastian Lopez with the ball. Out to Luis Ramirez. His first shot of the game. Touches every part of the rim. Hits the backboard and goes in. 3 points for Luis Ramirez.
The sharpshooter, Luis Ramirez, with a big three-burger to get a big lead for the Bisbee Pumas.
8 points. Rodriguez wide open for three with the answer. 32-27. Back to a 5-point lead for the Bisbee Pumas.
Big answer by JoJo there.
That's going to be Ramirez. Gets his man in the air, goes for the baseline jumper for two, can't get it to go. There's the pesty Andre Molina.
No, that's Andrade.
Oh yeah, I keep whatever. Because he plays like a Molina. Caden Hooper gets the open jumper but can't get it to go. Emilio Diaz-Lopez with the rebound. Diaz-Lopez bringing it up court all the way. He's going to drop that one off the point forward. Sebastian Lopez on the right, wide open.
Oh, the extra pass wasn't necessary on that.
Andrade, left-handed finish, no good. Lopez rising up. Ball's going to be tipped around and staying with the Pumas.
Yeah, the extra pass by Hunter Wright. He was trying to be unselfish there, but he was open. You got to pull that trigger.
I agree with that one. Hunter Wright, very efficient from three-point as well. Diaz-Lopez out to Hunter Wright.
For J.D. Wetton, if you're having a game like this offensively, all you can do is turn it up defensively.
He's been playing a very good defensive ball game in my eyes so far here tonight as well. I think you're right about that, Dave. 32-27. Lopez with the ball over to Hunter Wright. He's got unlimited range. Decides better of it. Bisbee content to just try to find an open shot.
He was around during the Zamudio days. You know what that looks like.
That's going to be a reaching foul from Ty Scholl on Eddie Andrade. An early foul, unnecessary, Dave, and that's what playing keep away can do for you. Frustration growing for Willcox on that possession.
Yeah, 5:17 here in the third. Again, I don't need to update you with the score. I got to remind myself that. Because we got Dan the man tonight.
Wright does have that range. Good job from Ty Scholl closing out. Andrade to Lopez. Lopez working the elbow jumper, in and out for Sebastian Lopez. Rebound to Caden Hooper.
Wait till you start playing golf and you get older, Sebastian. It's going to happen to you a lot.
He's just getting used to that. Caden Hooper, great spin move on the inside, but can't finish at the rim. Lopez with the rebound, going quickly. Sebastian Lopez gets it over. Diaz Lopez, the three. Good! Diaz Lopez ripping the net open. And we're going to have a timeout from head coach Mike Hernandez from the Pumas. 35. Score, 8-point lead for the Pumas.
Again, that is the Bisbee offense. Lopez penetrates, kicks it out to open players, three-pointers, and here we are. We have re-entered the loudest gym in Cochise County, Arizona, Bisbee, Arizona.
I want to give a special shout out to Anna and Joe, who work the stats for the Cochise College. They say they always watch us and absolutely love our broadcast, Dave.
Well, thank you, Anna and Joe, the stats keepers at Cochise College. Again, I'm so happy to be back in my gym in the land of Dandies and Dreamers, Bisbee, Arizona. We were gone for a while, and they gave me a little guff about that, but I had to remind them that everybody gets broadcast, not just Bisbee. But we backloaded our schedule, so there'll be a lot of Bisbee to finish this season.
A lot of electricity provided in this building tonight, partly because of SSVEC serving our community.
And speaking of Dan the Man, shout out to Sierra Vista Soap Company. You can go to SierraVistaSoapCompany.com to get yourself some homemade bath and body products. Probably at a much better price than that big name store.
Dave says Paul's been giving out free promotion all night. I'll be the professional. That's good. Job beating the trap and finding Caden Hooper for the Willcox Cowboys. Cut the deficit down to 6 now.
He wanted that first in-game dunk. He had a shot at it right there, but you guys got to rise up on 2 feet.
Ramirez throws it inside to Lopez. Sebastian Lopez.
Dangerous pass.
That's Andrade. Spin move. Andrade. Good job keeping his composure after he picked up his dribble. Hunter Wright now with the ball for the Pumas. Oh, no look pass inside to Lopez. Almost knocked away. Good job by Lopez sticking with it. Hunter Wright. Good defense here from the Cowboys. They do work Andrade. Baseline three-pointer. And when it's your night, it's your night. 9-point lead for the Pumas.
Yeah, everything dropping for Bisbee. The shooting is much improved from the beginning of the year.
Good defense. Diaz Lopez fired up after tipping away that would-be easy bucket for Caden Hooper. Diaz Lopez says no, 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 and gives him. That looked like a Curry flex, to be honest with you.
Bisbee knows how to fire themselves up. I mean, it's scary to say any team plays with more emotion than the Bisbee Pumas.
J.D. Wetton, I think that was a three-pointer, just misses. Ball's going to be knocked away. Chavez, last one to touch it for the Cowboys. And Bisbee get the ball back up 9, 3:46 to play in the third quarter. A very fast third quarter, if I say so myself.
Yeah, it's a fast game, very clean game. We're going to get out of here at a reasonable time. Like I said, if you want to hang out with me, I'll see you at the Bisbee Grand after the game for live band karaoke.
I will not. Hunter Wright, he's going to lean in the three-pointer, and he's going to draw the contact on Emiliano Chavez. No contention there from Chavez. So Hunter Wright goes to the line for 3 free throws.
Hunter Wright has a chance to put this into double digits and really start pulling away from the Willcox Cowboys. Again, I didn't see either team really going up by more than 5 in this game, and Bisbee pulling away. But the student section is fired up. Was it us? Because they were missing Cool FM. Now we're back, and it's time to do the thing.
Maybe Hunter Wright, first free throw up and good. 10-point lead, a double-digit lead, Dave. You've been saying it. We did not expect this. Now, basketball is a game of runs, and Willcox just looking to take their turn in this ballgame. Right, up and no good with the second one. Couple box outs going on there. They forgot that it was a three-point shot.
Jackson and Stanback, and he's checking in for the Willcox Cowboys. I know Tucker Stanback has a lot of love in our chat.
Tucker Stanback in the game. Chavez sits down. Rodriguez sits down. Giovanni Rodriguez getting a breather, but he's a big player for the Cowboys, especially when they need a shot. Hunter Wright. 1 of 3, so Willcox avoids a bullet. Only a 10-point deficit. Ty Scholl with the ball.
That was a gift for the Willcox Cowboys.
Ty Scholl gets by Ramirez. He's going to work the elbow jumper. That's going to be low. Could have been a pass. Caden Hooper right there. Jackson trying to put it back up as well. No. Andrade with the rebound, but throws it away only as far as J.D. Wetton at half court. Wetton into Jackson. Jackson looking for help. Gets it out to Wetton. J.D. Wetton in the paint. No look pass to Caden Hooper. That's more like it for the Cowboys.
That was very pretty. J.D. Wetton starting to make an impact on offense. But as they said in their interview on Tuesday, their job is to get the ball to the big guy.
Sebastian Lopez is going to throw that away. There's J.D. Wetton one more time. He's going to challenge Lopez and Wright. Good defense from Hunter Wright, knocking it away. It will stay with the Cowboys. Hustle stats, Dave. They don't show up in the box scores, but they win the game.
Well, J.D. Wetton was not. He saw Lopez coming. He wasn't going up with him anyways, and Hunter Wright gave him the ability to poke the ball away. 2:51 here in the third.
Ball goes all the way back out to Ty Scholl. Jackson, J.D. Wetton, he's got time to set. And it's too much time, Dave. Like you say, always open. Lopez, the quarterback, finds Andrade all the way down court, and it's a 10-point game for the Pumas again.
Yeah, J.D. Wetton is having a very off night. I've been so impressed with a 16-year-old, what was a 15-year-old all season.
J.D. Wetton with the ball.
J.D. Wetton is the future of Willcox.
Ty Scholl for 3. He'll take all of those, cuts the deficit right back down to 7.
And just like before we got here for the girls game, he asked me, like, were you excited about my 3 last game? I'm like, did you watch the broadcast? He's like, no. I was like, well, there you go, Ty.
Luis Ramirez drives baseline, dangerous pass. Lopez able to rise up over everybody. Lopez. He's going to drive to the inside, gets in the paint. Diaz Lopez, he's hit 2. Misses that one. J.D. Wetton with the rebound. Willcox trying to go quickly. Ty Scholl. Andrade, good transition defense. Nice the hesitation move from Ty Scholl just leaves it short. Andrade comes up with that rebound. Back out to Hunter Wright.
Right there.
Sebastian Lopez with the ball. He's got Stanback on him. Lopez spin move in the paint. Cochise Cowboys gets it out to J.D. Wetton. Jackson, transition, easy bucket for the Willcox Cowboys, lead now 5 in timeout by head coach for both Safafi.
J.D. Wetton has woken up with a couple of dime pieces here in the third quarter to help cut that lead to 5. This timeout gives me an opportunity to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, now open Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They also have written and road testing available, so there you go. Also thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. Give them a call, 520-456-8945.
Thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista, formerly Lawely Automotive. They're going to be an integral part of the community moving forward. You can drive in today and experience the difference for yourself at Ed Morse Automotive Group.
We got somebody watching in this. Have you ever heard of a Todd Hammett? Todd Hammett is now watching with us as well.
Todd Hammett? Who's that?
Never heard of him.
He's watching.
You want to remind people about the special thing we have for people tomorrow night on Cool FM?
Yeah, Cool FM Live. Stay tuned, folks. The Bisbee Pumas baseball team, 2024 state champions, finally receiving their state championship rings. We will be broadcasting live on Cool FM starting at 6 p.m.
That is going to be a very special evening.
A lot of Bisbee coming up now, I think, today, tomorrow, and Monday.
Oh, yeah. Monday, baby, we will be in the McHale Center in Tucson, Arizona as the Bisbee Pumas rout Santa Rita.
And the Buena girls play a team that I remember but can't remember right now, right afterwards. Doesn't matter. They got the dub, too.
Yeah, that's the good news is we get to broadcast Bisbee and Buena in the McHale Center. The better news is they're both going to win.
Hunter Wright brings the ball up, just over a minute to play in this third quarter. Luis Ramirez with it. Andre Molina did check into the game now.
Sloppy.
That one's going to be a sloppy pass. Lopez can't handle. J.D. Wetton going all the way down. Good defense from Lopez, but Caden Hooper off the dime piece from J.D. Wetton. Davey said, if you can't make the shots, impact the game somewhere else. The Bisbee Pumas want to go quickly. Ramirez can't get it to go. And now the last 6 points of the ball game scored by the Willcox Cowboys. They have a chance to tie it. 7 points, I should say.
Yeah, Bisbee's going to have to slow this thing down. It's about to get away from him. And Willcox stealing back that momentum. I mean, they're a very composed team.
35 seconds in the third quarter. Now just a 3-point Puma lead. Sebastian Lopez has got Jerry Reyes on him. Molina in the corner. Hunter Wright, three-pointer. That's going to be long. Lopez was there for the rebound. Going to go out on Sebastian Lopez. Coming back to the Willcox Cowboys with 21 seconds left to go in the third.
Ty Scholl checking back into the game for Willcox. He had a big three in this quarter. And Wetten's going to take a seat. I'm surprised because Wetten just started finding his form.
Now Wetten's been
dimes all over the court.
J.D. Wetten's been a point guard extraordinaire, looking like Steve Nash out there, Dave.
So 20 seconds. Willcox down three. Let's see if they try to hold for the last shot.
14 seconds, and that's going to be a foul on the Bisbee Pumas. They're calling Hunter Wright for physically running through that screen, I guess. So that's going to be Andrade back up for the Pumas as Hunter Wright's going to go have a seat.
So 14 seconds here. Willcox down three.
J.D. Wetten on the bench for that three-pointer. Rodriguez back in. They do have some shooters.
Oh, yeah, just about everybody on Willcox has that three-pointer in the bag.
Inside, Caden Hooper. Turn around. He's going to get contacted by Diaz Lopez. And the foul.
A foul I agree with.
I was going to say, Dave, you're shaking your head forward on this one.
That's a rarity. Yeah, Diaz Lopez did get him with the body on that one. That's why the shot came up short, because he did get pushed by Diaz Lopez.
41-38, 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. A chance to cut this lead down to one. Caden Hooper. No good with the first one.
Again, he spent all of halftime, besides that cheerleading show, practicing free throws. He knew he was going to be getting some clutch ones. You got to put him down. Big Jonathan Miranda going to check in here for the Willcox Cowboys.
Caden Hooper is yet to make a free throw in this ball game. But the rebound's going to fall to Reyes. No good. 1 second. Lopez comes away with it. Wouldn't have counted either way. The Bisbee Pumas nursing a 41-38 lead, but all the momentum of the game in the last 7 points going to the Willcox Cowboys. 41-38 here in Bisbee, Arizona.
As you know, it's standard Bisbee operating procedure where you have to make things a little harder than they normally have to be. They had control of this game, 5 points at halftime. They were up big, 12 points in the third. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point game. But in between quarters, that does give me a chance to thank Grasshopper Landscaping Quality from the ground up. Also thanks to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years.
Thank you also to Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise County. Bisbee, actually one of our biggest territories. And Willcox, we need more of you. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
You mentioned that they're also always hiring.
We are always hiring. Now, look, we're hiring. That's the big thing. When I went to Douglas and did a hiring fair there, everyone from Douglas, Arizona was telling me that there's no jobs in Douglas. So we are providing employment throughout Cochise County.
Everybody, all you ever hear about is people needing a job. Well, now you can have a job. You can have a rewarding job, helping people.
Helping people, working with the two greatest bosses that I've ever come across. And your daughter, both your daughters could probably attest to that.
So, start of the fourth quarter, Bisbee's going to get the ball with a 3-point lead. Let's have an exciting finish here, boys.
They're going to feed the ball inside to Lopez. Good pass. Andrade. He's going to stop the run momentarily. 43-38. Now back to a 5-point Puma lead.
That's what we call a tourniquet basket right there. Stop the bleeding.
Ty Scholl with it. He's got Hunter right on him. Jerry Reyes, he wanted it so bad. Decides against it. Ty Scholl threw a few screens. Gets the ball at the top of the key.
I will say the refereeing has been a lot more consistent in this game than it was in the girls' game.
Looking for Rodriguez. No, Jackson with it. Demarion Jackson inside to Caden Hooper. That's the matchup they want. Hooper left-handed. Can't get it to go, but he will draw the contact. And the foul. Diaz Lopez not happy with the call.
If this was in the Army, you'd be doing push-ups because that was late. That was very late whistle.
Caden Hooper missing his last 4 free throws in this ball game. A little bit uncharacteristic from him. Needs to settle down. That one's...
Well, when you have that going on in the background...
A little tough. It gets me every time, too. I
This is,
jump like a little.
this is what the Buena student section used to sound like.
Oh, shots fired. Stray bullets. Hooper makes one finally. Cuts the deficit down to 4. Sebastian Lopez bringing the ball up court for the Bisbee Pumas. Hunter Wright. Pumas have slowed down noticeably. Looking to still take these possessions deep into the game clock. That was going to be a kick ball into the stay with the Pumas.
Yeah, playing a lot more half-court offense than they did in the first half. J.D. Wetten's going to come in for Ty. But yeah, playing a little more methodically in the second half. Not the barn-burning, blazing speed that we normally see.
Luis Ramirez going to get the inbounds. That's going to be a wide-open 3. No good from Andrade. Rebound to J.D. Wetten. That's a great turn from Jerry Reyes. He's got all the way to the lane and puts it up and in. A 2-point lead now for the Pumas.
So here we go. Bisbee, as always, trying to hang on at home.
Sebastian Lopez over to Diaz Lopez for the answer in the 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Long rebound to Andrade. Hunter Wright will keep the possession of the ball as that one's knocked away by Jerry Reyes.
Well, he also hit him across the top of his head. The referee was standing right there, but he was going to give him the ball.
I'm going to look back on that one. We saw two different things. 6:35 to play in this ball game, 43-41. Pumas have a 2-point lead, but all the momentum in the world with the Willcox Cowboys. Sebastian Lopez trying to change that. He can't do it. Knocked away, but great hustle from Diaz Lopez to steal it right back.
Baseline. Oh, he had Ramirez wide open in the corner.
They're trying to feed the ball into Lopez, was not ready for it. They have J.D. Wetten up. Reyes didn't see him. Gets it to Caden Hooper. Caden Hooper ties this one up at 43, 6:14 to play.
We got a barn burner in Bisbee.
It's almost like we know what we're doing, Dave. Hunter Wright with the ball. Screen, Lopez.
Yeah, get this ball into Lopez's hands. Get the penetration.
That one going to be knocked away by Jerry Reyes. Lopez triple teamed right now. And I think we have a timeout from head coach Mike Hernandez, and we do. Triple team on Sebastian Lopez. Couldn't find an open player. 5:51 to play, all tied up, Dave.
Yeah, I get it. A barn burner in Bisbee. That's all. We knew what this was going to be, and here we go. This timeout does give me the opportunity to take the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have physical therapy offices open in Bisbee, Hereford, and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment with a therapy doctor today.
Also, thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors, proudly supporting our amazing athletes across Cochise County. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate expert, Sherry Ethel, and her team at 717-599-2439.
And thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. High ball game here, baby. 5:51 to go. Yeah, Willcox has all the momentum. Bisbee does have home court advantage and that student section over there. A couple of big baskets, and the fans are going to let them know about it.
That student section, Dave. What's Seattle Stadium called?
Now? I don't even know anymore.
Just like the Seahawks Stadium and Arrowhead Stadium, Dave. I've never seen fans interrupt a game like the student section from the Pumas here tonight.
Yeah, they make sure the opponent's seat. Oh, they almost threw that away.
Andrade.
They make sure the opponents hear about everything.
Diaz Lopez. Out to Andrade again. Bisbee looking for that perfect shot. Hunter Wright with it at half court.
They're denying that high post entry pass to Lopez.
Smart defense from the Cowboys. They finally do get it inside. J.D. Wetten able to knock it away. Jackson with the ball now for the Cowboys. Gets it over to Jerry Reyes. Oh, that's very big from Jerry Reyes to keep that one in bounds, but that's going to be stealing away from Hunter Wright. Stole it away. Lopez will be contacted. J.D. Wetten is going to be called for the foul.
Wetten doesn't like it, but that is going to be a foul. Only the first foul on the Willcox Cowboys. Both teams only one team foul here in the fourth quarter.
I don't know if it is. I think the scoreboard's just out.
Possibly.
5:11 to play. Tie ball game.
Good. They don't put it on until they get the first one.
Oh, how about that? In Bisbee, Arizona. They throw this one out to Andrade. Eddie Andrade over to Luis Ramirez. He's open. Elbow three-pointer off the front iron. No good. The battle underneath. Lopez will come up with it. Sebastian Lopez going strong up. He'll be rejected by Caden Hooper. Jerry Reyes now running up. They want to go quickly. They get it inside to Hooper. Hooper out to J.D. Wetton. Corner three. All three of those. He says, I got ice in my veins.
Bad first half before. J.D. Wetton has entered the chat.
A three-point lead for the Cowboys, 46-43. Hunter Wright, Emilio Diaz-Lopez. Wants someone to show, finds Ramirez. That was a big chance for the Bisbee Pumas, and they can't get it to go. Under 5 minutes to play, and J.D. Wetton at the Willcox Cowboys with this three-point lead. Giovanni Rodriguez goes quickly off the glass. Now a 5-point lead for the Cowboys. Timeout, Bisbee.
Have to take another timeout. Everything going Willcox's way with 4:16 left here in this game. The Bisbee Pumas, and they're now yelling at each other on the bench. All the momentum being taken away from them by the road team. And not only that, it's going to irk Bisbee if they don't win this game, and they got to watch Cowboys getting interviewed in their own gym.
That timeout does give me a chance to thank Barnett's Towing. That timeout does give me a chance to thank Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Man, that English is a tough language.
What you gotta do? I think they've gotten all their love this year.
I don't think so.
Fine. Take it to Hello Fiber. Take it to Hello Fiber, your home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit HelloFiber.com.
4:16 to play in the fourth quarter. A 5-point Willcox Cowboy lead. Pumas coming off that timeout. This has been the story since late in the third quarter. Willcox gained all the momentum in this game, Dave, and momentum plays a big part in basketball, the sport that uses momentum more than any.
Absolutely, and thank you to all the ton of viewers that joined us for this game tonight on Cool FM Live. I see y'all out there. I love y'all. Let's finish strong. Just over 4 minutes to play. 5-point Willcox Cowboy lead. Pumas have been ice cold in the fourth quarter and most of the second half. Lopez with the ball, waiting on him. Lopez trying to drive on the inside, gets a step, gets it out to Ramirez. Ramirez, he's going to take that elbow jumper. It's just short. Rebound, J.D. Wetton. J.D. Wetton's going to draw the foul. It's going to be on Diaz-Lopez again. I count 4. That could be 5 for Lopez. I'm not sure. Doesn't appear to be so. But Diaz-Lopez is wearing it on his face right now.
Frustration setting in. The Bisbee Pumas in the third quarter had a 10-point lead. And I said, Dave, basketball's a game of runs. Willcox is just waiting for their turn. They've got their turn, and they're using it to full advantage right now.
But J.D. Wetton coming up a little lame on that. So Emiliano's going to come in for him. Ball's going to be turned over. It's Sebastian Lopez. He needs to wake this Bisbee gym up. Left-handed finish, no good, but will go to the line for 2. Coach Safavi is upset with his team right now. I'm not sure what they did, but... Well, they turned the ball over in half court. Well, yeah, there's always that. So here we go, Lopez. It's been 3 years. We've been talking about free throws. You need these two in a very big way. Come on, kid. Lopez, good with the first one. That was right next to us, and that didn't scare me for some reason. I've been jumping all night. Jerry Reyes checking back in the game for Chavez. I didn't even see Emiliano Chavez was in the game. I do apologize. I pointed it out. You're good. I got your back. That's my guy right there. Lopez misses the second. A 4-point lead for the Cowboys. Rodriguez is tied Scholl wide open. Scholl misses. They want the goaltending. What just happened, Dave? That is basket interference. The ball was still on the rim, and Lopez hit it. Unless they say the ball was not above the... That was close. That was close. Coach Afafi wants the call. Yeah, he does. Ty is going to be kicking himself over that one later. Well, no, he won't. He won't be rewatching the broadcast. I was going to say, it's probably going in either which way. Reyes into Jackson. 3:34 to play and counting. Ty Scholl with the ball in the elbow. Caden Hooper with it. Caden Hooper, he needs to use that big body. He's got no one showing. He does. Takes it up to Emilio Diaz-Lopez.
Good defense there from Diaz-Lopez. Finds Hunter Wright. Bisbee a chance to normalize and get within one possession. Ramirez going to drive baseline. Goes up strong to the hole. No good. The ball, though, is going to be out on the Cowboys, staying with the Pumas.
Ramirez thinks he got fouled. I didn't see much in it. I think he thought he was going to get fouled, and that's why he came up short on the shot.
I think the Pumas are just wearing their frustration on their faces right now.
Jackson going to go sit down. Wetton's going to come back in the game.
Good minutes from Demarion Jackson for the Cowboys. Sebastian Lopez now with the ball. Eyes on him. Whatever defense Willcox has pulled out in the second half has been working. Sebastian Lopez does get in the paint for that one. Up and good with the two-pointer. A two-point game here in Bisbee, Arizona. Under 3 minutes to play.
As he's been doing for you.
Oh, Eddie Andrade tracking back. Does get the foul call.
As he's been doing for years, Sebastian Lopez putting on the cape and saving the day. The Cisco kid's going to go in for Eduardo Andrade.
Andrade made a beeline to the bench. I wonder if he was in foul trouble already. It's been a pretty clean game in terms of fouls.
Yeah, much cleaner than the last game.
Ty Shull with the ball. Giovanni Rodriguez now. Willcox would love a bucket. They got the man to do it. Caden Hooper on the inside. Contact and the foul.
You can call it, but you can't call it that late. My goodness, it's like a tape delay on these calls.
I mean, it's a foul. I saw the foul. You saw the foul?
I know, that's fine, but the ball was already rebounded by the time the whistle blew.
I know that irks the fans. It draws the ire from NBA fans and all basketball fans alike. That one's up and good. Now a three-point lead. Caden Hooper, last two, has made his last two free throws and makes it his last three.
2:40 to go here. Bisbee is going to have to find some offense quickly.
Hunter Wright with it over to Lopez. Turns around, free throw jumper. Sebastian Lopez. That's going to draw a timeout from head coach Mike Hernandez.
Man, Sebastian is fun to watch. Oh, he's got something to say over there. These blabbermouths, I tell you, they drive you nuts.
This timeout does give me a chance to thank the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. They have clinics in Bisbee, Hereford, and Douglas that provide the highest level of care to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. And officials saying, get up.
What?
They made him stand up.
That's a new one. All right. That's a new one to me. By the way, folks, we're sports broadcasters. We love what we do. We lost the best one of us today. R.I.P. to Bob Euchre.
I wanted to put something on Cool FM, Dave. I don't think there's a baseball broadcast we do where we don't quote Major League or Major League Two.
At least once every game.
Speaking of baseball, Cochise County, it's almost here, Dave. Can you feel it?
He's a convicted felon, isn't he? Well, he should be.
Rodriguez with the ball, gets it over to J.D. Wetton. Wetton to Hooper, the ball's going to be mishandled. Hunter Wright comes up with the steal. Hunter Wright gets it over to Lopez, but Jerry Reyes with the defense tracking back the spin move. And that's going to be a travel on Jerry Reyes. 2:16 to play, 50-48 your score. Bisbee, a 2-point deficit and a chance to tie or take the lead.
That's a lot of viewers.
70 SSVEC. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live for our incredible basketball action. Hunter Wright.
Bisbee has all day to work for a smart shot.
Cisco Ashave back to Wright. Inside, Diaz-Lopez. Looking for an outlet on the baseline. That's a dangerous pass, but does get it over. Sebastian Lopez. He's going to try to split the defense.
About to travel in.
Andrade, baseline jumper, no good. It's going to be Lopez on the inside. Sebastian Lopez ties the game.
Man, I just never get over how loud this gym is every time Lopez does that.
50-50 Ty Shull. That's going to be a foul on Lopez. That one was clear as day. Hey, Dave, you shook your head. We have to give refs props.
Oh, that's a fifth foul on Bisbee. That's going to be free throws.
Ty Scholl going to the line as well. Ty Scholl, cool and collected. Ty Scholl.
Well, we'll see. At the inside, his heart's fluttering. Let's see if Ty's got the ice in his blood to get these free throws down.
Scholl up and welcome to goal, Ty Scholl. That one was in and out.
He missed that by about a quarter of an inch.
He didn't miss that. That's just the basketball gods right there. 50-50. Scholl will make the second one for 1 point lead and a timeout from head coach Safafi. 1 point lead for the Cowboys. Like we said, Dave, like you can come back with a minute left and we're going to be broadcasting a game that's in the balance.
Yeah, that's again, we knew what we were in for tonight between these two teams. Anytime you have these interconference 2A rivalries, it just gets crazy. Every time. Every single time. Benson Willcox, Benson St. David, Willcox Tombstone, and now Willcox Bisbee. The only game that won't be competitive will be the game Monday at McHale Center.
What?
The Bisbee Pumas beat Santa Rita by 80. There will be no foot off the gas in that one. Not in the same gym where the Wildcats play basketball.
Before we get back in the action, folks, I'd like to thank Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for 15 years. Find him on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management.
Oh, your wife made a comment?
Welcome back. The chat says, nice offensive rebound.
Oh, by Lopez, yeah. Skying above Caden Hooper to save the day.
Congratulations again to Barbie Knight, almost 40 pounds down, starting a weight loss journey together. Sebastian Lopez with the ball. Open three-pointer on Andrade! When they need him most, 2-point lead for the Pumas.
And here comes the full court press. Willcox having trouble getting the ball in.
Jackson shows, gets it over to J.D. Wetton. He told us he has ice in his veins, and I've seen it enough to believe him. To Jackson. Inside to Hooper. Hunter Wright's going to come away with the steal. Just over a minute to play. 2-point Bisbee Puma lead.
Jackson with a very uncharacteristic Willcox mistake.
Hunter Wright. Sebastian Lopez.
He doesn't know that we don't do that at Willcox.
Lopez with Ty Scholl on him, falls down. Look at the balance. That kid is so athletic. Hunter Wright to Lopez. They have an open shot. Smart from Diaz Lopez.
Oh, no.
But he turns the ball away. 35 seconds. Ty Scholl with it. A chance for Willcox to tie or take the lead. 2-point deficit.
What is the
timeout by head coach Safafi?
If you're going to turn it over, you might as well shoot the three next time.
Diaz Lopez made the smart play, but unfortunately turned it over.
That turnover, I'm going to one last time thank the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products that you can find in Seasun Creations on Fry Boulevard or SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
Thanks to everyone that sponsors our Cool FM Live broadcast. Support the businesses that support your community, folks. They allow us to do what we love live, free of charge, and showcase these amazing athletes across Cochise County. Congratulations, Barbie. That's why. What the hell?
Oh, she's talking about the turnover, buddy.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunate there from Diaz Lopez. It's when you can't reward yourself for making the smart play. You know he wanted to pop that three, too.
Yeah, of course he does. Everybody does when you're that wide open, but he made the smart play, but it handed it right back to Willcox, who now have 31 seconds to try to tie or take the lead in this intense basketball game.
J.D. Wetton, 14 points. You hear your chant coming in with the Pumas. You hear him?
Let's go, Pumas!
Someone said it. Dave Davies, a trailblazer.
I'm surprised we haven't had any Emilio Mendez in the chat tonight. Where's Emilio?
Probably working.
Gabe Lindstrom says there's no shot clock. You got to hold that ball and get fouled. You're not wrong, but it's too late for that. Hindsight is 20/20. Willcox has the ball.
Caden Hooper matched up against Diaz Lopez. He's won that battle consistently all night. Screen. J.D. Wetton with the ball. They want it inside to Hooper. Good denial of the entry pass. J.D. Wetton drives baseline. Does it to put up the shot. He's worked himself open. Caden Hooper on the inside. Soft punch off the rim. 20 seconds. Tie ball game.
They got to move.
And we have a timeout. Caden Hooper.
I don't know what happened.
Caden Hooper's got blood. He's got to go, and he's wondering
why
there was no foul called. So they have to stop the game with 13 seconds. And because they stopped the game, Caden Hooper, who says he's okay, has to go back out.
No, they're just going to wipe him off real quick and keep going.
So Dave, you say no blood, no foul. There's blood, there's no foul.
Yeah, you're not wrong. If he's bleeding, somebody got him. That might be a black eye after that one.
Tough bucket inside from Caden Hooper to tie this ball game up 53-53.
Oh boy, a last second shot here, huh?
This generation, and always saying swallow the whistles at the end of the game, just led to a bloody eye. Luis Ramirez with the ball for the Pumas. There's Lopez. That's who they want. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Sebastian drives out to Hunter Wright. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Sebastian Lopez has to get it up. Lopez, no good. We got extra basketball. 53-53.
Oh, I like Lopez penetrating for that elbow jumper. He decided to pull it back out. And why not go to overtime at Bisbee, Arizona? Oh my goodness, lots of people in the chat now. Betty Romero saying, let's go Pumas, don't let them make that basket. David Hart saying, let's go Cowboys. And Sean saying, if you're going to announce games, don't be biased. These announcers are totally on one side. Well, Sean, I unfortunately have to tell you that's not correct. Sean believes that we're being one-sided announcers right now. And I can tell you that we have equal love for both of these teams. If you don't believe me,
Dave, no matter what you do,
the Willcox hands when I walk in the gym. People hear what they want to hear. Yeah?
All right, I'm going to try to bring my energy back. Nothing brings me down more than that. Just can't do anything right in this game.
Well, there's 82 people that are watching this game along with him that disagree, so we'll be okay.
Right. I will say we only have this problem with one school, and I'll tell you what, Dave, that one school loves us more than anyone in Cochise County, so whatever. All right.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure that I don't pay for anything in Willcox, Arizona. I don't pay for golf, I don't pay for lunch, I don't pay for anything. And I'm pretty sure that when I showed up to Tombstone Tuesday, they were asking me where you were.
Here we are tonight, Dave. We are done feeding into the negativity. Always try to remove those comments from my brain. Just bypass them. No need to give that any second thought. 53-53, your score here in overtime.
I was like, well, after this game, why not overtime?
Right.
Dave asking why they aren't cheering. Well, I don't know, because we're in overtime. I don't know. we got bigger fish to fry right here.
Don't have to explain yourself to the haters, Dave. Naysayers will be naysayers. You're not going to make everyone happy in this line. 4 minute.
I was dealing with on Tuesday.
4 minute overtime period. Caden Hooper against Sebastian Lopez. Lopez will win the tip-off. Eddie Andrade with it. Throws it all the way over to Diaz Lopez. Open shot from Ramirez. Decides better of it. Diaz Lopez now. Back to Ramirez. Hunter Wright with the ball.
2-3 zone preventing Bisbee from getting that ball into Lopez. They've been doing it all game, trying to prevent that high post pass.
Defense in the second half has been stifling against Lopez. Did find his shot in the fourth quarter. He's going to go to the elbow. Sebastian Lopez ripping the net open. 2-point lead for the Pumas.
Boy, can he put a team on his back. And now Willcox is going to try to beat that full court press from Bisbee, and they're going to get it across.
Normally gets you an open shot. Rodriguez, that's tough defending from Hunter Wright. J.D. Wetton, he drives inside, gets it into Reyes. Reyes had the shot, decided better, and is going to draw the foul. Is it a shooting foul?
That should be on
it
the floor.
It is. Jerry Reyes is going to the line for two.
Looked like the foul occurred before he tried to get the shot up, but the senior official disagrees.
I think they're going to overturn it as the ref's wondering how many team fouls they have.
The fouls don't carry over.
I think they do.
They don't carry over from...
Oh, we got a barrage of loves and likes.
You talking to me?
A barrage of loves and likes coming in after that interaction. Thank you, everyone.
Let's go Cowboys.
Jerry Reyes. Up and go with the first one. 1 point lead now for the Pumas.
Reyes has been clutch all day long for the Willcox Cowboys. Oh, this is the best game I've seen Jerry Reyes play for Willcox. This is my 4th or 5th game this year.
He's starting to come alive here in the late going, Dave. We did our show live Tuesdays at noon or 10 nowadays, and he filled up the box score, and he's ice in his veins making those 2 free throws.
Yeah, Reyes is really, the last 3 years, he's really grown as a player, growing into his full form.
Sebastian Lopez with the ball. Lopez gets a step, throws it over in the corner. Eddie Andrade for 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound, it's going to be on the floor. And J.D. White comes away with the Jerry Reyes wide open. And the layup and the lead for the Willcox Cowboys.
He flirted with danger on that one. That ball barely made its way to the basket, but good enough for the 2 points.
57-55. Sebastian Lopez with the ball. He's got Ty Scholl on him. Luis Ramirez, they get it all the way out to Hunter Wright. No, they don't. The ball goes out of bounds. And the Willcox Cowboys, 2:27 to play, 2-point lead. Bench is fired up.
And Willcox with a chance. A 2-possession lead in overtime would be huge. Willcox with a chance to stamp this thing.
J.D. White with the ball for the Willcox Cowboys. Oh, that's going to be a foul on the Bisbee Pumas. That's actually fortunate for the Pumas. Ty Scholl cutting into the basket, had a wide open look at the basket.
I believe that might be the 4th foul on Lopez. So Willcox, if they can run their offense, try and run it at number 3 and have a chance to maybe get them off the floor. And then I guess they just run the fouls through 4th quarter and overtime because they're shooting free throws.
Jerry Reyes going to the line for 2. Made his last 2, 57-55. Willcox in front.
I did not know.
Reyes good. 3-point lead for the Cowboys. Chance for a 2-possession lead now.
If Willcox wins this game, all the negative naysayers are going to be shocked when we interview their players.
Jerry Reyes misses the second one. It's always the same people, Dave. Sebastian Lopez bringing the ball up court, 58-55, a 3-point Cowboy lead. Diaz Lopez over to Hunter Wright. Back to Wright. Great defense from the Cowboys. Luis Ramirez, they're not allowing an open shot at all. Diaz Lopez drops on the inside. Ramirez. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded Diaz Lopez under 2 minutes to play now. A reset for the Bisbee Pumas, and that's going to be a foul on Jerry Reyes.
Well, if they're going out to 4th quarter fouls, that's only the 3rd foul on Willcox. So this ball is going out of bounds. Oh, heavy tension in this building right now for the Bisbee Pumas. Willcox trying to sneak out of a hostile environment with a win. Not an easy place to win.
58-55, Sebastian Lopez with the ball, 1:48 to play. Hunter Wright has an open look, side's better of it.
They don't need 3.
Trying to get it inside to Lopez, good defense from the Cowboys. Hunter Wright momentarily gets the ball back, and wow, Diaz Lopez now, after Hunter Wright with the effort play. It's going to be a timeout from head coach Mike Hernandez from the Bisbee Pumas. 1:30 to play, 3-point lead for the Willcox Cowboys.
And thank you to the 83 concurrent viewers and growing that are here to join us in overtime in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of dandies and dreamers. The Willcox Cowboys with a 3-point lead, trying to sneak out of here with a win. Bisbee drawing up offense and maybe get those 3 points back. Let's see what coach draws up over there.
What would you do, Dave, in this situation if you were the Bisbee Pumas?
You get the ball to Sebastian Lopez, you penetrate into the lane, draw that double team, kick it out for an open 3.
Easier said than done. Willcox has been denying the entry pass to Lopez all second half.
No, you just got to get the ball inbounds to Lopez and let him run it from there. Again, draw double teams out that penetration. If they don't double team, he can go get an easy 2.
We'll see what Coach Mike Hernandez decides to draw up.
I said the Willcox defense has been very good about that interior ball penetration. And you see how hard these kids have been playing every time we show up. Willcox defense. A turnover and a basket away from sneaking out of Bisbee with a win. That's got to be Fabian.
It is.
Is it?
Yes. After the timeout, the inbounds from the Bisbee Pumas. Hunter Wright with the ball. Into Sebastian. Draws the double team. Back out to Hunter Wright.
Pumas need better spacing on those double teams. They're standing next to each other.
Diaz Lopez back to Hunter Wright. Lopez, 2 on him again. Rodriguez and Scholl. Rodriguez drops off. Sebastian Lopez, top of the key. It's a 2-pointer. It's not going to be a 3. Ramirez knocks it right back out to Andrade. Lopez, Hunter Wright. He's got an open 3. Hunter Wright ties the ball game. 58-58. 1 minute to play. J.D. White going quickly for the Willcox Cowboys. Gets it into Hooper. Hooper can't handle the pass. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow staying with the Cowboys.
J.D. White split them like a pair of bad jeans. And is unable to finish at the rim. Caden Hooper, again, he's so consistent down there. The ball is slipping out of his hands. Timeout, Willcox. Coach Safavi.
Yeah, Caden Hooper looked like he was trying to dunk that one before he got it, Dave, wide open. Could have got the 2-point lead for the Cowboys, but the Cowboys still do have the ball with under a minute left, which means they have the game in control, 58-58.
Barbie's telling me what I didn't know, that in basketball the fouls carry over into overtime. Well, I know you can still foul out. I just didn't know that the bonus fouls went into overtime. I did not know that.
Might be an Arizona thing. There's a lot of rules in high school in Arizona that aren't really universally accepted around the globe.
Barbie seems to think that that's the correct way of doing things. So.
All right, Barbie Knight in the chat. I thought she was agreeing with you.
About that.
My basketball analyst at home, Barbie Knight.
The ultimate Dave's devil's advocate, Barbie Knight. It's like, actually, Dave. 52 seconds. Willcox got the ball. We might be going to double overtime. And my friend, I don't know if my co-broadcaster will make it.
I will not. I haven't had water since the first half. A little under the weather. I am parched, as they say.
I told you they had some at the Bisbee.
Yeah, well, you know what? I wasn't expecting overtime, was I? Inbounds, they got Ty Scholl wide open, baseline floater, Ty Scholl. 2-point lead for the Willcox Cowboys.
Nice floater there from the kid.
Great play drawn up from head coach Safafi. This one goes right back out to Diaz Lopez. Hunter Wright, he's going to try to drive baseline right. Contacted and one opportunity. 60-60, a free throw. 35 seconds left in this game and a chance for Bisbee to take the lead right back.
This game is like hikers at night. Intense. Absolutely one. You like that one? You didn't hear me. Fine.
Intense. I heard the intense part. I'm sorry. I was looking at the old concurrence on that one. Biggest basketball broadcast of the season for anyone on Cool FM. Hunter Wright does not give the Pumas the lead. Rebound to Caden Hooper. Jerry Reyes. He's going to solely beat the jump. No! Sebastian Lopez. A chance to take the lead. Lopez. And one. Sebastian Lopez.
He's here. He's here. He's every freaking there. Sebastian Lopez.
62-60. 25 seconds to play and a chance for a 3-point lead for the Pumas.
Folks, we're almost at 100 viewers. Get people in here. Lopez with a chance to make this a 3-point game. He's had issues with his free throw shooting for years. So let's see if Willcox gets gifted a missed free throw here and a chance to tie it up.
Lopez misses a 2-point lead. Rebound, Ramirez, wetting, fighting for it. Goes back to the Cowboys.
It could have been a foul on Luis Ramirez. So Bisbee lucky that they're not going to set Wetton to the line, and you know he's making those.
J.D. Wetton now with the inbound pass from the Willcox Cowboys. Gets it over to Ty Scholl. Full court press for the Pumas. Ty Scholl's going to take it on by himself. Triple team. He's got Wetton. Can he find him? No. He goes into Rodriguez. Jerry Reyes. Step back. 3-pointer. No good. 13 seconds. The rebound. Thought for Caden Hooper. Off the glass. 62-62. 7 seconds. Lopez all the way across. No. 3 seconds. Hooper. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh my goodness. Double overtime. And the two superstars of the game, Lopez and Hooper, losing track of time at the end of the half.
I'm going to go get you a water, brother.
Oh my goodness, I'm lightheaded like you would not believe. Double overtime in the grudge match of all grudge matches. The third matchup between the Pumas and the Cowboys. How else would you rather have? Our Willcox contingency right here in front of us. Ant-Man. There they are. Boys going crazy. What an atmosphere. If you love the atmosphere, folks, Cowboys right next to us in Bisbee student section right across from us, making this game very interesting. If not for the players, I mean, 62-62 right now. 13 seconds and we are back in this ball game. Bonus coverage here on Cool FM Live. Dave Davies, the Saint, coming back up with water for me. Thank you, St. David. That's actually I never correlated that your name would be St. David, Arizona.
That's funny. Betty Romero in the chat saying, let's go Pumas. There we go, double overtime.
What a game, Dave. 62-62, double overtime.
Another 4 minutes of bonus basketball here at Bisbee, Arizona. There's some alliteration for you. And Hooper beats Lopez for the first time on the tip tonight.
Track back defense on Jerry Reyes. Tries to save the ball. Does not do it. Ball going back to the Pumas. Our Willcox fans right next to us want the foul.
Well, again, it's been rather inconsistent tonight, so you can't really expect anything.
I've been yelling so much, I'm about to cramp. And the lack of water.
Well, we're off tomorrow, so all we got to do is come to a beautiful ceremony.
Sebastian Lopez gets it out. Andrade for three. That's going to miss everything. Rebound coming out to the Willcox Cowboys. J.D. Wetton wants to go quickly. Caden Hooper! Hooper with the 2-point lead for the Cowboys, 64-62.
You don't think the senior leader of the Willcox is going to go quietly into the night?
The boys in your line of sight right now are the Willcox faithful. JV basketball team, Sebastian Lopez. Tyshall on a free throw jumper. Lopez no good. Rebound to the big man. Caden Hooper, Jerry Reyes out to J.D. Wetton. Coach Safafi saying, slow this one down, boys. We got the 2-point lead, 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Bisbee with a couple of ill-advised shots there. Willcox with a chance to go in 2 possessions.
Inside to Hooper again! Caden Hooper taking over the second overtime, a 4-point lead for the Cowboys.
He has just gotten better and better on the inside throughout the years, and his senior year, he has figured it out.
Sebastian Lopez over to Hunter Wright, down by 4. Bisbee needs a bucket. Sebastian Lopez giving his all on this court. It's been a battle between him and Hooper all night. Andrade. Ball falls out to Lopez. Good defense from J.D. Wetton.
Yes, it was.
Lopez back with the ball. 2:19 to play. Over to Hunter Wright. This defense stifling from the Cowboys. Hunter Wright in the paint. That is a big bucket for the Pumas.
Dude, the Hunter's more like a sniper here since the fourth quarter on.
Good ball control there from J.D. Wetton. We've seen Hunter Wright pick that one off more often than not.
Only a sophomore, J.D. Wetton. Every time
Are you sure he's not a junior?
No, he's a sophomore. He just turned 16.
That's going to be Rodriguez rising. No, but Caden Hooper. The turnaround jumper. No, expecting to make that one. Can't get it to go. Sebastian Lopez wants to take on the entire Cowboy defense. Three-pointer. Lopez short. No good. Rebound. Out to Reyes.
I don't know. Lopez took the 3. They had it. They couldn't. All they needed was 2.
Yeah, Lopez wanted to try to end the game there. Couldn't do it. J.D. Wetton bring the ball up court. Contact, nothing called. J.D. Wetton baseline, gets his man up, and there's another 4-point lead for the Cowboys.
Big shot by Wetton, and now Bisbee has to move fast.
Bisbee fans not happy with not being called out of bounds, but when I saw Hunter Wright, three-pointer no good, rebound to Caden Hooper, a chance for the Cowboys to end this ball game in this possession.
Another basket, and this game is over.
There's Tyshall. Smart to slow it down from Scholl. No one's showing for him. Timeout, big timeout from Coach Safafi. 1:02 to play, 68-64. Willcox on top.
Oh my goodness, lots of people in the chat right now saying, are you watching this game? They're tagging people, are you watching this game? Oh my goodness, there's been so many. Oh, Tyler McBride going, woo! Marcus Hart going, let's go B. We got a woo Pumas in there, we got a how about them Pumas. Let's go Bisbee, tell the Cowboys to warm up the bus. We got
the Cowboys said, I got your bus right here. 68-64, 102 to play. Willcox with possession. They can dribble it out. And who do you want shooting free throws other than big number 12, Jerry Reyes, right now?
Oh, I wouldn't mind wetting at the line either. But yeah, Reyes has just gotten ice cold blood in his veins going.
Yeah, not ice cold from the field, but ice in his veins.
Ice in his veins, yes. Reyes has turned into a sharpshooting killer for the Willcox Cowboys. What an intense game.
Emiliano Chavez made eye contact with me. Listen to your coach, Emiliano. You guys are about to take the season series against the Bisbee Pumas, and in power rank games, if they take this one, they'd be 2-0 against the Pumas.
Oh, and again, it's a tough place to go in and get a win. Bisbee, Arizona. Willcox a minute and 2 seconds away from doing exactly that.
I've been lightheaded a few times here, about to pass out. The excitement's getting to me. And I am a little sick. Rodriguez, the inbounds. Gets it to J.D. Wetton, who you called. That one's going to be poked away from Lopez. By Lopez, I should say, but there's Jerry Reyes, Johnny on the spot. Reyes with the 6-point lead. No Hooper. The putback 70-64. Willcox might have just ended the ball game.
Caden Hooper stepping up when they needed him the most, shining under the brightest of lights. The senior leader for the Willcox Cowboys.
Good pass from Lopez inside. They can't get it to go. Cisco Kid. Diaz Lopez. The three-pointer. Sebastian Lopez, a three-point deficit. 30 seconds, 28 seconds. The inbounds. Giovanni Rodriguez, the spin move. Caden Hooper. Ty Scholl. He's going to be fouled. A big contact foul.
I thought it was clean, but the referee saw it. I'm like, all right, I'll give it to you.
Eddie Andrade with the foul. It is a Ty Scholl going to the line, I do believe, for two.
I mean, I didn't want to see Ty get blocked, but I thought it was clean. That's why I didn't want to hear a whistle right there.
I think you wanted to see an answer from the Pumas.
Ty Scholl, he missed two big free throws in the fourth quarter. He has a chance to redeem himself here and put this game away.
Big free throws from Ty Scholl.
Ty Scholl, total redemption free throws coming up for Ty Scholl.
Double overtime, the greatest high school basketball game in Cochise County history. That's been video broadcasted. Oh. There's a 4-point lead from Ty Scholl.
There it is. You know, Ty's one of my boys. I want, you got to learn and grow with these things and learn how to handle these big moments, especially with baseball season coming up.
Ty Scholl and Anthony Morales, when I broadcasted the baseball game, said, "Where's Dave?"
4 seconds. Oh, and that's going to do it. The Willcox Cowboys are going to sneak out of Bisbee, Arizona with a win.
16 seconds. They need to inbound the ball. It's a 4-point lead for the Willcox Cowboys. Sorry for dying on the mic there, folks. Not as over my illness as I thought. Oh, smart play from J.D. Wetton. Throws it right off of Andrade and getting the ball back. Timeout from head coach Safafi. As we look over to the Willcox bench, they are fired up.
Yeah, this is going to be more of a celebratory timeout for Willcox. And yeah, Bisbee, I mean, what can you say? Anytime you have a game like this, the losing team, it's like, don't hang your heads. You just gave us an all-time classic. We had that Benson Willcox game last week, and it was the same thing, where it's like, I don't care if you win this game or not. You just put a classic on for everybody. David Harden saying both teams are killing it tonight, but what about them Cowboys? Good game.
What
about Caden Hooper?
To quote a famous coach in the 90s, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Jimmy, I don't know why I didn't say Jimmy Johnson's name, but whatever, there you go. Because he's not part of Willcox Cowboy country. 16 seconds, 71-67. The battle back and forth all night. Dave, the Willcox Cowboys at one point down 10 points. Didn't hang their heads, came all the way back, and are 16 seconds away from getting the victory in Bisbee, Arizona.
There's perseverance and clutch basketball by Willcox, taking advantage of opportunities provided to you by Bisbee. And again, they're going to sneak out of here with this win tonight. The JV team next to us is fired up. Again, barring some kind of turnover-infested miracle, that's going to be about the end of this one.
Giovanni Rodriguez to inbound the ball. Good defense initially from the Pumas. Lopez going to knock it away. That's an easy bucket on the inside. They can't make it. Lopez, he's going to go back up, and Lopez puts it back in. 10 seconds. 8 seconds, and I think we have to stop the scoreboard. No, timeout. Head coach Mike Hernandez. Game not officially over, 71-69 with 8 seconds to play. Did you think it was going to be that easy?
I did. I thought we were done here. If Bisbee creates a turnover, and all of a sudden we have a one-possession game again. Oh, my goodness. We might be looking at triple overtime if Bisbee is able to create a turnover.
I might have to lower the camera and sit down with you, brother, if that happens. I've almost passed out 3-4 times.
Oh,
or I could just stop yelling.
What a straight places.
That's not a bad idea.
But all Willcox has to do is inbound the ball.
Yep.
And maybe make a couple of free throws.
Oh, man, I'm lost for words. We're supposed to paint the picture of what's going on right now, and I can't think anything.
5 fouls on both teams, so any fouls here are going to be immediate free throws.
They're not guaranteed as well. Bisbee, if they do foul on the entry pass, 1 or 2 is still a one-possession game. We have to think about that as well. The Willcox Cowboys, like you said, they just got to get that ball in. Let the game fall as it may, but make the pass.
Coach Zufavi, I love what he's saying over there. Coaching up the Cowboys. You know, all they need is an inbounds pass and maybe a couple of free throws, and this game is over for them. But Bisbee able to get the turnover off the last inbounds play, so I guess we're not done yet.
Never say never. This is why we love sports, Dave. Triple overtime, a 4-point lead deficit with 16 seconds left to play, and now 2-point deficit with 8 seconds left to play.
Okay, all these comments piling in right now, folks. I can't keep up with them all. I said something where Marcus agreed with me. My wife is now watching, wondering why I'm not there yet. Well, honey, we're at double overtime. I'll be there in a moment.
About to be, could be triple overtime. I don't want to put it out there in the universe. But 8 seconds, I think they're trying to figure out where they're going to inbound the ball from. Do we have a technical foul? What's going on?
What?
Ty Scholl is standing at the free throw line. We're Bisbee out of timeouts. Refs talking to Sebastian Lopez. There might have been some words said. Oh, my goodness. 8 seconds left to go, and Ty Scholl is at the free throw line. Head coach Mike Hernandez getting an explanation from the officials.
What just happened?
I don't know. Can the officials explain it to us?
Either way.
Go. Let's listen. Technical foul on a team delay.
Team delay on the Bisbee Pumas, and they're going to give Willcox a free throw.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Needless to say, the Bisbee coaches are a little beside themselves right now.
Official saying it's a team delay, and if it was, it was. Here we are, 71-69. Ty Scholl. Willcox going to have 2 free throws and possession. That changes everything. Ty Scholl makes one. They get the inbound. They make another one. That's a 2-possession game.
What a call to make this late in double overtime.
If it's the call, it's the call. Personally, I hate when refs follow the whistle at the end of the game. Ty Scholl, no good with the first one. Ty Scholl just wants to add drama to our broadcast. We appreciate it, Ty.
Yeah, you know, got to add a little intensity.
As if there's not enough drama already. Ty Scholl misses both free throws. 8 seconds to go.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Ty could have sealed the game.
I love Ty Scholl. He's who I'd want to have on the free throw line, but why not Jerry Reyes right now or J.D. Witten? Jerry Reyes hasn't missed a free throw tonight.
No, Reyes, I don't think he's missed a shot, to be honest with you.
Far be it for me to criticize. I don't know if Ty Scholl was the one that had to take the free throws, but Rodriguez, he's got Scholl open in the backcourt. He's able to get it to him. Ty Scholl's going to hold it to Hunter Wright. That was a football tackle. Got to be careful. That could be a flagrant.
Yeah, I mean, after that, Barbie Knight agreeing with me about that call.
You just wanted to say that because she disagrees with me and agrees with you? Just by the way.
No, I mean, it was a very odd call in double overtime to make.
I agree. I do agree with that. But my point is, if the officials see an infraction and they're sure of it, make the call. That's all I'm saying. Don't swallow the whistle. I hate watching Hail Marys in the NFL because everyone's dragged down. Except Chicago Bears can't do it. Ty Scholl 0 for 3 in his last 3 throws. Come on, Ty. Make
Come on,
one, brother.
Ty. Big free throw for the young man here.
Makes the second. Timeout, Mike Hernandez. So what we got to be careful of is not taking too much time on the bench after this time.
My wife is going to leave me. Not like, no, like in life. But I really wanted to go see one ghost tonight.
72-69, triple overtime, a 3-point lead for the Willcox Cowboys. 6 seconds remaining in this ball game. How many timeouts do you get? Because I feel like there's been a lot of timeouts.
There has been a lot of timeouts. I think they give you an extra 1 in overtime. Let's see what Mike Hernandez draws up for the Bisbee Pumas. They need a 3-ball. Let's see who he tries to get the ball into the hands of. Again, you can use Lopez's penetration and kick-out ability to get that ball to an open player. Who do you want shooting the shot?
In 6 seconds. I mean, if he goes inside the 3-point line, I just let him have the basket, I would assume.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, your instincts have been telling you. I mean, what you've been coached to do all game is double team Lopez when he gets into the paint. So Willcox is going to have to ignore their primal instincts and just let him go, if that's the case. All
right, 6:78 to play. We're in double overtime. I ran out of adjectives and descriptions for this game, but what a classic we have. I'm at a loss for words, folks. 3-point deficit for the Pumas, who inbound the ball.
To play devil's advocate, Bisbee was on that floor for 20 seconds before Willcox got off that bench. No technical hand to that there.
I thought you were going to say something like that because I was thinking it, but here we go. Sebastian Lopez, fastest player of all time, gets it up to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright, step back, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Jerry Reyes, that's going to do it! The Willcox Cowboys in an instant classic of Cochise County coming to Bisbee, Arizona in double overtime and take the victory 72-69 over the Pumas.
Instant classic in Bisbee, Arizona. What a game we were just treated to. Again, there were no losers in this game. There's only winners, and that's all of us that got to watch this.
I swear. Stay tuned, folks. Dave's going to go corral a couple players from the Willcox Cowboys. What a game we were treated to here in Bisbee, Arizona. What a 2 games we were treated to. What a doubleheader we had. Bisbee Lady Pumas taking the first game. Willcox Cowboys taking the second game. Could have asked for a better night of basketball here on Cool FM Live. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Facebook page, like the brand new Cool FM Live sports page where we broadcast a lot of sports, and subscribe to the YouTube page where this game will be going on later. So I know a lot of people don't have Facebook, and if anyone wants to watch the games, go ahead and tell them YouTube is the way to see it. We are waiting for our players. Dave just waiting for the post-game coaches and players' speeches to be done, and he's going to get in there and get us a player or two. I wonder who they're going to select. Coaches pointing to, no, they're not pointing. That's where the Cowboys have been. I should probably turn on. Stick around, folks. Who do we got coming up here with us? Who'd you grab?
I didn't grab anybody. Who did Coach send? Did he send you over? Did he send you over? Come on over.
All right, we got 3 here. That's Caden Hooper, even though he doesn't have the 15 on. Nothing right now. Ty Scholl and J.D. Wetton for the Willcox Cowboys. Ty, you can smile. That was a great game when you hit the game-winning free throw. Congratulations. Boys, one thing I want to ask, instant reactions after the classic like that. How does this victory feel?
Well, it feels good. We've had 3 hard games this week. We're coming off of 3 more wins. I was a little worried about my first half. I got in my mind a little bit about my free throws, but we beat them once, we can beat them again, and I kept to it when I shot my last free throws.
No, please, Coach. The floor is yours, brother.
Our coach, Farbod, he's always been telling us we're out here to get respect, and now we're out here to validate it. That's what we've done today. So,
I love it. What do you got, brother? The floor is yours.
How you feeling, Ty? You look depressed for a man that just won a double overtime and hit the game-winning free throw.
Well, I think we played a good game. It's
I think we played that all the way up here, brother.
Right here?
No, yeah, as close as you want to get.
Just anywhere here is fine.
I think we played a good game. I mean, we won it with all of our guys, the bench. They were loud, supportive. Our coaches just had to do the right things and
couple of big
come home with the
shots
victory.
out there. Now again, you're a junior, right? All right, by next year, all those free throws go down, right?
Yeah, I was a little shooken up, but I'm tired.
I'm
coming off an injury. I've been having to.
You said shin splints, yeah.
Yeah, bad. I've been having to like recover from it. I mean, they're still bothering me, but I toughed it out.
So you guys are 3-0 on the week then? So that's going to be Tombstone, that's going to be St. David, and that's going to be Bisbee? Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir, that's correct.
Wow, what a stretch, guys. Congratulations on that one.
The senior leadership to take that over in overtime and double overtime, and your team needed to do the most, stepped up in the biggest way tonight.
I think it's 6 points in double overtime. Caden, what's going through your mind? Obviously, like you said, you put the team on your shoulders. Is that something you felt is you need to take this game over right now?
Yeah, so a lot of it comes out of trust. I mean, we have plays, we listen to coach, we trust coach to make the right plays, and our team executes it really well, and I just happen to get the shots.
Speaking of the play that he drew up for you on that baseline right there,
Wide
that was the
open.
play that won the game.
That wasn't the play.
You're just like, I'm open.
That
Give me
wasn't the
ball.
play.
Oh, all right, well, never mind. Never mind, Coach.
I wanted to ask JD a question right now. JD, in baseball, we always talk about five-tool players. I kind of see that in a Swiss Army knife at basketball who can do everything. Tonight, the three-pointer wasn't there for you, but you impacted the game with assists, with big, tough buckets, big rebounds. Is that something that you could just go to after, if necessarily your three-pointer's not on, to just impact the game and settle down a little bit?
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm working on. If my shot isn't there, how can I impact the game other way?
I said exactly the same thing, and then in the second half, you really turned it off.
Yeah, you may have a bad shooting night, but defense will always be there. Rebounding will always be there. Assists will always be there.
Big defensive plays as well, so that's something that does get you back into the rhythm of the game because you know you're impacting it. And again, like you said in the second half, we saw you put up a couple big shots there and hit them.
Yeah, especially playing defense against Sebastian and Hunter. Those guys are fun.
Yeah, that was a heck of a battle, y'all.
I don't think you guys.
It's instant classic.
I don't think you guys understand the game you just put on there. I'm going to check the.
He almost passed out.
I did, but I am sick, so it's the game and it's my illness. Hey, go ahead.
By the way, if you didn't know this, we're totally one-sided in this game. Apparently, I don't like the Willcox Cowboys at all, so I apologize.
And Dave taking the opportunity to make it about himself. Here we go.
No, I'm like, are you kidding me? There's somebody in the chat.
It is what it is. We got no questions for you, but we do have a lot of Go Cowboys in the chat, so that's going to do it from Bisbee, Arizona. Boys, you have the floor. Go ahead, one by one. Thank anyone you want to. Give a shout-out. The floor is yours. Let me know about J.D. Wetton, Caden Hooper, and Ty Scholl.
Give a shout-out to both student section fans, Willcox, Bisbee. I was talking to both whole night. They were fun. Shout out to family and Paul McGinnis. I know you're watching.
This is the craziest gym that we do games in. This game, every game is like that. It's loud in here. Your guys too.
Yeah, shout out to our old coach, Paul McGinnis. I know he's watching. He's been watching this since the beginning. Shout out to, like I said, our JV boys that stayed late. They had a bus and they decided to stay and support us. My parents, they're always in the stands.
Wow.
They were loud.
I want to thank my whole team for sticking together, not falling apart in the end whenever it came to this overtime. And I want to thank my dad, who's one of the coaches, always helping me through, and all the coaches always talking me through it. I want to thank my parents, my mom, and also Paul McGinnis.
Well, thanks again, boys. It's getting late. Get home safe.
What time is it?
I have no idea.
9:30.
The Willcox Cowboys, a 10-point deficit to a double overtime victory. J.D. Wetton, Caden Hooper, Ty Scholl, thank you for your time, boys. That's going to do it for us from Bisbee, Arizona. The Willcox Cowboys victorious.
Guys, get home safe.
For Dave Davies, I am Paul Corder, Dan the man at home with our graphics and getting us live via YouTube. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow in Bisbee, Arizona.